Hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to turn these on. These cute little things. How is it going, guys? Hello. I thought about hopping in, you know. Welcome, everyone. Okay, let me just get my other device next to me so I can read you guys' comments. Hi, I speak. What's up? How are you? How has it been going, by the way? Any updates, baby girl? All right, I'm gonna open the chat on my other device here so I can keep up with the chat. Oh my gosh, I almost spilled my tea. And let me get my tarot cards. I want to use these two. These are my favorite tarot decks, honestly. No matter how many decks I buy, these two are my classical favorites. Okay, I can never detach myself from these two. Rider-Waite and the Gilded Tarot. And by the way, I did record a reading for Valeria Marquez, but I'm editing the video. I did an AVP session with her too, but I'm waiting for the editing to finish. It's taking forever. But I'll be uploading it on the channel for those who were interested in that. Hey, Carmen, how are you? Hey, sweetheart. But I sent him a spicy photo last night and no response. I sent for a detail. Not yet. Okay. Hey, Sarah. All right, Sarah, I didn't forget you, just so like you know, but I was really busy today. Okay, but I'm gonna send it to you right off, like once I get off this live. I'll send you the pictures of the thingy that we did. I'm not gonna say what it is. And I'll send you the what is it called? Like the things I noticed and things like that, okay? Although I think it went well, but there's like some few notations. It's not much, but there's like few notations I have to tell you. All right, but it's good though. All right. Yeah, I was just trying to update you. So Siri on my MacBook, like she turns on and wakes up on her own just like that, even though nobody really woke her up. Okay. Give me a minute, ladies. Okay. So I'm seeing the chat from here. Thank you, by the way, for donating. I speak, I'm going to do you first. I speak, okay? So I'm just going to try to open my live stream here so I can see you guys' comments. Because I have my cam on this side. So, yeah. All right. All right. I don't like to hear my echo. It's so weird. Okay, all right, Carmen. I'm gonna do you right after her, okay? So, I speak, what's your question? Go ahead and post, honey. And thank you guys for being here. All of you beautiful ladies. Carmen, I speak, Sarah. Thank you all for being here. You guys are super, super, like, you know, like, I don't know, close to my heart. I love you all, girls. All right, let me see. Shrida, what's up? How are you? Of course, Carmen. No, of course. What matters to me is that you also get what you ask for. Of course, this is, you know, this is normal. And Shrida, we are doing paid readings. So if you do want to donate, or before you donate, if you want to check my clients' reviews and feedbacks, go to the shorts section and the community tab section and check out the clients' reviews and feedbacks. And if you're interested in a reading, you can get a small mini reading. If you don't want to go for the in-depth, which is cheaper, if you want to give it a try. But this is a paid session. All right, did Pisces see my photo that I sent? It was very spicy. Ooh, if it bothered him or what. It doesn't show, I speak, that he opened it or not. Let's see. I'm gonna ask what's going on here. All right, did the Pisces see your photo that you sent. What's going on with the Pisces? Because he didn't respond, spirits. Like, he didn't say nothing. So did he see the photo? Or what's going on? You have a Three of Pentacles. Okay. Did he see the photo? The Strength. Five of Cups. Okay. Did he see the photo, spirits? Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups. He's seen it, honey. He's seen it. But, and it was spicy, but he held himself back. And it required a lot of strength for him to hold himself back, okay? Like, I feel like that photo was really spicy, but it took all his power and strength to kind of say nothing. But the reason why he didn't say anything to you, it's because he has this third-party situation. Look at these two cards. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay, these are two females. That's a Queen of Cups card, feminine energy, Cups energy, and this is the Queen of Swords, Swords energy, female energy, right? So these are two females, right? The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So he was a little bit feeling guilty, okay, because we have the Five of Cups here. So this guy is like a little bit frustrated with himself because he feels like these strong feelings or desire to go ahead and like come towards you, invest in you, but at the same time he's in this situation between you and this other woman, okay? So I see that this person is a little bit frustrated with himself. He doesn't really know what to do, okay? Let me see. Spirits, do show us. Why did he not respond? Like, what's going on? You have a bot. I sent, yes, I have a bot. I sent for 3, by the way, if you want to pull up PayPal. Yeah, of course, no worries. Hey, Mooney, what's up? Yeah, we have the Hierophant. This person is definitely in a connection. You see this Hierophant card? This is what confirms for me that he's involved with somebody. Like, he's either dating someone or he's in a relationship with someone. If he's not yet in a relationship, then he's seeing someone. But there is some kind of a connection he's involved with another person. And he's really, really sad. Like, he doesn't know what to do. This guy's like torn. All right. It's like you literally like you brain fucked him. Okay. You brain fucked him. Let me just say that. But it's like in a good way. Okay. I think that's actually nice. You know, even if you see maybe this reading is bad, but I will tell you it's nice because it's like you kind of made this guy confused. Like, what do I do now? Hey R, what's up? Nine of Cups and the Emperor. Yeah, but this person desires you, wants you, okay? The Nine of Cups. He wants you, okay? He's wishing for you and hoping for you, and he wants you. All right, so this guy wants you, though, all right? Let me get my oracles because I got them. Yes, you can donate before the list gets too long and we close it. You came right on time. Okay, honey. Let me just get this. Which deck do I want to use? Hold on. This one. Yeah, I want to use these for today's session. I really want to use them. So let's see what else we get with the oracles, and then I'm going to wrap up your question. But I do feel like he's seen them and he desired you, but this guy's frustrated with his situation, okay? And since we had the two queens, that's a confirmation that that is really true. Like, he has somebody else. Yes, of course, I still do the charmies. Always. Okay, of course, always. Unless I'm traveling, I do tell you guys that I'm traveling, I don't have the charmies with me, but I have them with me. Otherwise, like if it's the same setup you see here, I do always have them. But yeah, we have enemy, watch your back. Yeah, like this person is trying to be cautious, okay? This person is trying to be cautious, like he's trying to... Remember what he told you about how he doesn't want problems, right? It's like, this is also exactly why he didn't really respond to you or give this a chance, because he was kind of worried about, you know, him getting caught in a way, okay? So it says unsent messages, text message, but I feel like you may hear from this person though I speak. But this person, I feel like definitely seen it, but he didn't really send you a reaction, but he did have a reaction. I feel like he desired you, but he just held himself back and he was watching his back. But I see that you may receive a message from this person, though, eventually. That's for sure. I hope that makes sense with you. Let me know, please. And if you want the charmies, then we will do the charmies now. All right, so let's do the charmies. Let me just get them because I have to get them. They're in my closet, my tarot closet. So I'm gonna get them and be back. Give me just 1 minute. Okay, there you go. I got them. Hi, Mooney. Ooh, Carmen. All right, let's see. Let's expound. Let's show us the truth. Ooh, nice. All right, so what charmies you got? First of all, I see the skull. I think this person, I don't want to say he's toxic, but he has baggage, okay? Like this guy has to end something in his life to be with you. I think I told you this even in the past. Like he has to wrap up something to be with you. But also the skull is like this person is probably not making any move because he feels like, you know, like you're kind of like pushing him to get out of his comfort zone, and he's been in his comfort zone, I feel like, for a bit. Okay, but let me see what else. Okay, we do have the diamond charm. Okay, you see it says diamond in the making. Yeah, but I feel like you guys can actually make something happen together, like in the sense that this can have potential, honestly. But I feel like, you know how they say diamonds are made under pressure? So this is going to be a connection that's going to be full of pressure on and off. But I do feel like this person kind of knows your value or sees your value, to be honest. We have LY, love you. Okay, LY here really stands for love you to me. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I seen it. So I think this person may have like feelings for you. We have the frog charm, but I feel like this person is like in and out. Like, you know how frogs really like jump up and down? They come in and out of places, in and out of like, you know, different grounds, right? So just like a frog, I feel like this person will like keep like jumping in, like back in your life and then out of your life, back into your life and out of your life. But I have this like heart little charmy that's cute. Okay, so this guy I feel like likes you. I do feel like this guy has something for you. He likes you or has a crush on you. Um, Definitely, I understand you. But that's what I'm getting here. We also do have this, I don't know what this, I think it's a bee, okay? I think it's a bee. So maybe your spirit animal is a bee. I actually want to look it up for you. So spirit animal bee, animal bee. But I think he's gonna put in more effort into this connection because even bees, like bees, are known to be like very hardworking, you know, sort of creature, right? They put in the work, they put in the effort. Um, yeah, so it's like it symbolizes hard work. It symbolizes commitment, community. All right, but also this is like a side of fertility and prosperity. Um, yeah, but I'm feeling here like you do have strong work ethics. I speak, okay? And you have willingness to serve others. A part of your life purpose is to be of help to others in a way. All right. But your spirit animal, I believe, is a bee. So, like, please look like further into it. Maybe try to see what that would mean to you at this time. But that's a symbol of productivity. Maybe you will be going through days of a lot of productivity in the upcoming days, okay? Like you'll be productive or you'll be doing a lot. Okay, we do have the dolphin. Okay, the dolphin charm. I feel like this guy feels like something can happen here where you guys come together or be harmonious together. You know, the dolphin here can also signify to me the energy of love, but he also feels like you're very intelligent. This person kind of feels your intelligence. Okay, we have mercy. This person wants you to have mercy on him. That made me laugh, especially that it was a spicy photo. It's like, Lord have mercy. That made me laugh. Yeah, like this person wants you to have mercy on him. But I also have this, like, I don't know what is it called. It's like this what is it called? Like the thing that children play with. Like, yeah, I feel like this person wants to like be playful with you. Um yeah, he does want to like have fun though. Like he does have this like vibe or energy where it's like he's tempted to have fun with you or enjoy you, you know. But it's funny how we got the mercy. Okay. All right, let me see. So yeah, we have wood here. So I feel like this person would do something. I do believe that you're just like you're still gonna see something come up from this person towards you. We have also the letter U, love you. It's funny because we had love you twice. Look, we had the heart and the U, love you, and look, we have LY. Do you see these two? LY and the heart charm with the U, the letter U. So this is love you, love you. I feel like you both kind of feel something mutual towards each other, honestly. Um, okay, I feel like this person always keeps like wondering about you, thinking about you. But I think we have two letters here that says like two words that says here and. I feel like this person has a lot more to say to you or a lot more that he wants to tell you because you have two ands here. I feel like you both have a lot to say to each other. Um, but I would say there's potential, honestly, but it's not going to be easy though, especially with that frog. Okay, like this is a connection that may have a lot of ups and downs. Okay, I feel, but I feel like there is this essence of emotion or like, you know, this guy having a crush on you too or liking you too and feeling very tempted to pursue you even though he's having another woman on the side. Okay, but that's what shows up, especially because I had love you twice. Okay, so I feel like there is like mutual desires between you guys regardless of what's happening at the moment. You're very welcome, honey. All right, let's do the next person, which is Carmen. Carmen, you said you sent your questions on, did you send your questions on email? Let me see. Okay, give me a minute, Carmen. Okay. I love it. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do it. Okay. But I will be vulgar. Okay, Carmen. I'll be vulgar. Like, of course, I will tell you how will the vibe be like. You know, I will use these cards because I know you like them. But I will be vulgar because it's a sexual reading. Okay. But I will do that for you now. Of course, guys, this is a sexual 18 plus reading. So I will have to go mute to do this reading on a muted 18 plus reading for Carmen. Just writing it down to the chat so that everybody can see. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Spirits. Guys, do not call me. I'm in a live stream. One moment, guys. Mm, mm, mm. All right. Perfect. Spirits, please do show me. I know. I'm shuffling before I go mute. Ah, I love it. I know it's not mute, Carmen. I know, honey. I'll go mute when I start talking, but not now. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, don't worry. Okay. Mute now. Okay, so let's do your second one, and meanwhile you can check your email. All right, what's coming towards you in general? Okay, yeah, you know about your finances. Okay, let's see. What's coming in general other than financially speaking, like in general? What's coming in for Carmen? What can she expect that's coming towards her in general? What's coming towards her, please? Okay, first card I have is the Queen of Swords. What's coming towards you is that you're stepping into this Queen of Swords energy, okay? So this is someone that can be stingy, someone that can be very blunt, very raw, very straight to the point. Oh, thank you, Carmen. Oh, Carmen, that means a lot to me. Oh, I didn't see that. I just did. Oh. Thank you so much. Mwah, I love you. I love you so much. So yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. So like I was saying, it's like you're stepping into this Queen of Swords. It's like the Queen of Swords is a badass woman, okay? She doesn't care. She just says her truth no matter how pricey the truth will be or how much it will cost her, okay? She's fearless. She's not afraid of who to lose anymore because she feels like she have lost the most how can I say that? Because you'll feel like you've lost the most precious things in your life, so it's like there's nothing more precious for you to lose more. So you turn into this Queen of Swords where you're being fearless, like you kind of really just don't give a fuck who to lose or who will go away from your life anymore, because it's like, you know, you feel like you have surpassed the stage of being emotional or being in your feelings, okay? It's like you mastered your emotions, you mastered your feelings. Thank you, Carmen. I love you. Let's see what else. Spirit show us the truth. You have the Hermit. We have the Magician. You're manifesting things, and I see things coming to fruition. Okay, whatever you're manifesting, and I'm not talking about finances, I'm talking about your love life, okay? I'm talking about like your general life, like, you know, like whatever you're trying to manifest, you know, besides things that are related to money, but, you know, I feel like it's coming to fruition, okay? And I do see here the Fool card in the World. You will get to know some new people, by the way. I'm telling you this, you will get to know new people. I see you meeting an older person, like someone older than you, okay, who has a beard. He may have a beard, by the way, but this is a person that you would have manifested, you understand? But this is someone new. This is someone you have not met before. You do not know, okay? You may meet this person through travel, just so you know. But that's a new energy. He's a mature person, mature guy, but he's a guy that is coming to you because of your manifestations, even though you're not like you're not actively sitting down like and you know manifesting, but you're subconsciously manifesting. Do you understand? You're manifesting like new opportunities, new doorways for yourself. Okay, let's see more. Oh my gosh, you have the Queen of Wands. Let me just get this Queen of Wands. And I know this may sound weird, but I see only one good girlfriend. Okay, I don't know who this girl is. Probably, I know you're saying like I don't really have friends with girls, like I'm not friends with girls, but there's a girl that, you know, you will feel kind of close to. Okay, I don't know if this is like in the sense of like a physical thing, okay, but there's a girl that will play some kind of a role, even if it's like a short role in your life or a long role in your life, but she will play a good role in your life, okay? Because I have the Queen of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also had Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I had also the sign of Virgo. You may meet any of these signs, or these signs could come into your upcoming weeks, like they will come to play in your life, okay? But I see you attracting new people, that is for sure. There's new people coming in here. Your intuition is leveling up too, and I see you healing, okay? I see you healing. I see you like putting yourself together. You're feeling more balanced, you know? In the upcoming period, I really feel like you're gonna have like this strong sense of freedom, strong sense of like freedom to express yourself, to be yourself, to just, you know, sit where you want to sit. You know what I mean? Um, I feel like you need to journal though or write things down. You would do great if you do write things down, like especially the things that you want to see happen in your life. Write it down if you haven't been doing that already. I advise you to write down the things you want to manifest, okay? Because that's going to be very good for you, okay? I'm just telling you this. So if you do it, you'll start to see like some even more epiphanies or transformations happening for you. You do have Archangel Raphael around you, and I feel like he's definitely with you because it's like I feel like you are somebody that been through a lot, and it's like you have this Archangel Raphael is known for healing, by the way. He's the Archangel of healing. Okay, so he's been with you, and I feel like he's been with you for a very long time because you've been through so much, and I feel like this angel never really left your side all throughout these transformations or changes that you've been through on and off. Um, like you're watched over. You're watched over. Also, I feel like you're watched over by a grandmother. There's like an older female presence here. Could be an ancestor, doesn't have to be a grandmother, but I see a female presence, spirit that could be watching over you, keeping you safe. You need to, though, pay attention to your sleeping patterns. Try to get, you know, enough rest or enough sleep. Don't feel bad when you do take some rest that you need because your body needs that rest. You know what I mean? So if you feel like you want to take some rest, go ahead, take some rest. Don't feel bad about it, okay? But there's a need for you here to maybe take care of yourself and give yourself the rest you need, okay? And avoid overthinking, avoid over contemplation or going through things in your head too much because you're someone that reads between the lines, or you tend to sometimes like you know you like to read deeper into things or deeper into situations, okay? So I feel like there's this advice for you where like you should not overdo that so you don't push yourself to the limit, okay? All right, so I'll pull you some from these oracles. I hope that's making sense, by the way. Please let me know, comment. Let's see, what do we get more? Oh, we got a card that flew out. Let me just get this card. Wow. I didn't expect this card, but that's a confirmation because I told you how Archangel Raphael is with you, the Archangel of healing. And look what I have here. You see the wings? Divine support, guidance, angelic signs, higher self. You may even see some signs. It says soul calling, dream messages, and I feel like you're on the right path towards your soul calling. You may get some dream messages, by the way, or see some synchronicities, okay? But I feel like you're meant for a deeper purpose and you're on the right path towards that deeper purpose. Let's see. Imprisonment, but you know, get out of your head, okay? Get out of your head. It says trapped, it says restricted, stuck, it says holding back, self-imposed limitations, and forbidden. I feel like this is why we have divine support here in play, because I feel like your spirit guides or your angel, this angelic presence here, the purpose of his presence is to help you outside of imprisonment, right? To take you from this imprisonment to freedom. Remember, I told you in the upcoming energy, you will have a bigger sense of freedom, like self-expression, freedom, right? So it's like, that's why this angel is here. Now I understand actually, okay? Now I understand what Archangel Raphael is showing up here in the reading, because he's trying to take you out of this imprisonment, right? This state of feeling trapped or feeling stuck. He's trying to make you see and understand that you're not really as trapped as you think you are. No, the list is not long, SD, and welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so that's the thing here. But I feel like also there's another message for you I want to say just real quick before we wrap it up, that your enemies will have their karma, and you're gonna see them having their karma in front of your eyes. Okay, you're gonna either hear about them or it's gonna happen right in front of you, but they will have their karma, and you'll see them having their karma. All these people that hurt you, whether it's family, relatives, friends, past lovers, exes, you're gonna see them have their karma in front of your eyes. I really hope that resonates with you, Carmen. Let me know. And thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. All right, so after Carmen, let me go to PayPal just to see who's next, guys, in order. I'll try to talk in a lower tone, guys, because I don't want to wake up people because it's almost midnight here. Okay. Let me tell you guys who's next. Because I don't have a moderator, as you guys see in the chat, so I'm trying to multitask. If I haven't read your comments, guys, or didn't say hello, it's just because I am multitasking, so I need your patience, everyone, and your help, okay? All right, I'm gonna do Mooney, and then I'll do Mary, okay? So Mooney first, and then Mary, because I received Mooney's donation first, and then it's Mary, okay? All right, so that's what we're gonna do, y'all, okay? Let's do this. Okay, let me get this other deck, and let me know, Carmen, please, how this resonated with you. And I want you to activate me, okay? Especially with the dreams. You may see some angelic signs, okay? If you see feathers as well, that's a sign of an angelic presence, like a random feather, okay? I don't care what's the color of the feather, but of course, if you see a feather, do pay attention to its color because every color has a meaning, all right? You can look it up. But you may see some angelic signs, okay? Whether it's a feather, whether it's a repetitive number, but you will see some signs. All right, Mooney, please post Mooney. So the list, I'm gonna write it down, guys. There you go. There you go, Carmen. That's what I'm saying. Mooney, and then, yeah, white is good. You have to look up their meaning, okay? Because every color has a meaning. Look them up on Google. Exactly. See? I'm telling you. You'll continue to see them, by the way. And it's not a coincidence. Everything happens for a definite reason. That's the list, guys. It's not too long. Previous live, though, we had Chari pending. I don't know if she's going to join us. I miss her because she has a pending reading. Chari. In depth. All right. Sure, of course. Yes, you can, Carmen. What is the Scorpio thinking and feeling towards me currently? Okay. What will the Scorpio think or feel towards you currently? I feel like I want to have my forever with you with this 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like I want to have like this security, this balance, stability, stable life, long-term longevity, long-term connection, relationship, commitment with you. The 10 of Pentacles. Okay, let me see. What does he have to say? What does he feel or think? I think about forever. I think about having like forever with you. Page of Cups. I really love you. Look, Page of Cups. I really love you. I really have a lot of feelings for you. Okay, I told you you're gonna have a heart-to-heart conversation, Mooney. There you go. But yeah, I really care a lot for you, and I feel like I need to do more to, bring you closer to me. I feel like I owe you more romantic gestures. Okay, I feel like I owe you more love. More love, more feelings, more yeah, like more gestures that come from the heart. you know, but I feel like I really want to offer you forever. I feel like I want to offer you a long-term commitment, something real, something solid. Um, Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, but I'm thinking about having forever with you. I'm thinking about offering you something long-term. And I do have feelings for you with this Page of Cups, okay? So I do have feelings for you. I do, um, like, have these emotions for you, these feelings for you. Let's see. Because I do feel like I want to treat you with fairness. I want to treat you with justice. I want to treat you with equality, balance, tranquility. The Justice card. Okay. Let's see. What does he have to say? Yeah. You know, what I want you to know is that I haven't forgotten about the idea of divorce or the idea of court. It still is on my mind. And I have the intention of doing it, making it happen, starting off this court case thing, okay? I'm like, I haven't forgotten about it, okay? So this Eight of Cups here, it's like, you may think that I don't think about it, but I do, okay? Like, I'm considering that, okay? And I have an intention, like, towards it, okay? Towards making it happen. Let's see what's going on. Queen of Cups, what does he have to say, please? Yeah, because I'm planning to walk away from the third party. Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, and it's through like legal action, court case, okay, with the Justice card. Yeah, so I am planning to take some sort of legal action towards leaving the third party. Because that's like what I want to do. Like, I want to leave her because she is someone that just keeps draining me, you know. So keeping her on the sidelines is just not going to work for me anymore, right? Yeah, and I feel like she's very envious of me. She never wishes me good. She's always wishing for my fall. And I feel like I'm sick and tired of this, or I'm sick and tired of her, or the energy that she's giving me, the things that she put me through. Okay, but this is what you don't know, is that I have this intention towards taking legal action in regards to total separation, you know, from her. Okay, and I may be like planning a surprise for her. Like, I'm gonna surprise the third party with this legal divorce action. Okay, Seven of Pentacles, it's coming. Okay, it still is like, I'm still planning for it, but it's coming. The Seven of Pentacles. All right, so this is a card of reflection, planning, right? So I'm planning for it. It's forthcoming, maybe not yet, but it's coming. It's on the way. Okay, I'm cooking for it. Okay, it may take a little bit of time, but it's coming. This is what's coming next. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. And to you, this could be the good news, right? The Page of Cups. This could be the happy good news with this Page of Cups, because Page of Cups sometimes in tarot can signify good news, right? So yeah, let's see. What's going to be the outcome, please, between Mimi and this person? Hey, Chari, every single live I was keeping your name up, but yes, I know. So I'm gonna take you next. If nobody skips, I'll take you next, okay, Chari? But I always had your name actually on the list. What's the final? What's going to happen between Mimi and this card? Final outcome. Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and the Ace of Swords. There's going to be clarity in this connection, okay? Things will be clearing up. I did come live, Chari, more than once actually in the past few days. But yeah, look at this. The Emperor, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So there will be this sort of clarity, right? Or the air is going to clear, okay? The air is going to clear. Also, the Ace of Swords is a card of victory, triumph. I do feel like that's a final outcome. I feel like there will be this sense of clarity, but also, yes, you can, Chari, but also there will be this energy of energetic clearance, like the baggage lifting off from this connection. Yeah, interesting. And look what I have at the bottom, the Lover's card. And I do feel like you guys are going to come together. There's this energy or vibe of coming together, you know, being with one another again, coming together, being in a relationship, him being stable again, grounded again, you know, single, away from this marriage thing, okay? Yeah, and I feel like this is gonna happen in the upcoming months or so. It's gonna take a little bit of time because I have the Seven of Pentacles, but it's happening, or it will happen. You know what I mean? Because I see this guy ending up making a major decision and taking charge with that Emperor. You know, putting his feet down and just being very solid about his decision in regards to being victorious in regards to this connection's sake. Because I was asking about the outcome between you and him. Ace of Swords is victory also. It's like clarity, victory, triumph, clarity, truth, okay? All right, let me see, what do we get with the oracles? A little bit more. And then, let me see. All right. Oh, thank you, honey. All right, I got you, Carmen. All right, so Carmen, I'm gonna do you next, okay? Because you sent, I guess, extra. So I'm gonna do Carmen, and then I'm gonna do Chari, okay? And then it's gonna be Mary. I'm not sure if Mary is here, but make sure to let me know. And we also have a donation from SB. So Carmen, Skip, and then Chari, then Mary, and then SB. That's the list, guys. Okay. Oh, or actually you skipped already. Yeah, Carmen, no. You skipped already, I'm sorry. So the list is, yeah, because it's one skip per live like we used to say. I forgot. So it's going to be Chari, then Mary, then SB, then you. Okay, so let's do show the truth. Okay, boundaries. By the way, I feel like he's in no communication with that ex, okay? He's not talking to her. Marriage. You see that marriage? I'm not going to take it because it didn't fly, but we had marriage. Yeah, but he's not talking to her. And I feel like he is deciding to put boundaries with her. He doesn't want to deal with her, by the way. Okay, baby. Let's see. Look. Compromise, making changes. This person will make changes. The changes you want to see, honey. Okay? This person wants to make changes towards, thank you so much, Carmen, big loves. This person wants to make changes and compromise for the sake of this connection. Thank you, honey. Thank you. All right, so yeah, this person wants to do the changes necessary, the changes needed for the sake of this connection and compromise, right? And do what it takes, right, to make this connection work, to make this connection elevate, to make this connection be successful, like we said with the Ace of Swords, right? So the changes that he's going to make could be him putting boundaries, right, with this third party energy, especially because we had the marriage card. It wanted to come out, but it didn't really come out. So yeah, he's going to put some boundaries against this marriage situation, and he's going to make some changes in that regards. Let's see. Look, coffin. He's going to end it with that other woman. Look, change, transitions. There are big changes coming here, honey. Big, big changes. Look how many cards we have that talk about change. Change, transition, changes, making changes, change, transition. It came twice, okay? So there will be big changes that this guy will make, okay, to liberate himself from whatever this is that's like triggering him with this third party thing. But you guys, again, you guys are yin yang energies, you balance each other. So I feel like after this talk that you guys had on the phone, even though you guys didn't talk about, you know, you guys, but you guys do complement each other. Like that was a needed talk, that was a needed conversation. This person may have talked about himself, talked about his life, but that was needed. Okay, he needed that, okay, from you. All right, because what I see in front of me is an energy of a person that is kind of very motivated now for change. So whatever that conversation you had, I feel like it's putting him in that direction, which is a good thing. Because like he's thinking about change, and that's what I see is in his energy. Like he wants change and he's thinking about having change happen. All right, let's pull you. I'll also pull you from the white cards. I know you like the white cards. Thank you so much, Carmen. I got you. Okay. It says, regret. My intention was not to hurt you. Okay, so this person never wants to hurt you, just so you know, Mooney. He says, I'm so ashamed and embarrassed. I can't bear to look you in the eyes and tell you everything. I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. I feel like that this person wants to level up this connection, but he's embarrassed that up until now, he didn't make any legal action towards his marriage in terms of divorce. So he feels ashamed. You know, he feels ashamed of himself because he feels like he should have brought this sort of change, okay, a long time ago, right? But that he still didn't do that, you know, he is feeling kind of embarrassed, okay? Like, I know I owe you this change since like ages ago, years ago. But we have inspiration. So yeah, this phone call definitely inspired him to have that change. What did I say before I pulled this card? I told you this conversation was important because it did kind of set him up now to think about change, right? There's no one else who inspires me the way you do. I'm so proud of you, your achievements and gifts. Your love really gives me strength and courage to strive for more out of life. Okay? So you inspire this person. Okay? You inspire this person. All right. What I want to do is I want to pull you the white cards. Let's see. Thank you, Carmen. I love this card. I love it. Look what it says. All gas, no brakes. Momentum, full speed, non-stop, and quick happiness. Okay, so this person wants to take action and go full speed, non-stop. He wants to make things happen. That is also another card of change, Mooney. How many times we had change in your reading? 3 times now, okay? So this person wants to go all gas, no brakes, okay? So he wants forth movement, move things forward, right? Bring up the change that's needed. Yeah. Quick happenings. Yeah, some things will be happening very quickly, or things will start to move maybe quicker for this connection, Mooney, okay, between you and this person. Is that making sense? I hope that resonates. Let me know. Okay. We do have 2 yes or no questions, so feel free to tell me whatever you want to ask. But that conversation, I think, was very important and it was needed. This guy needed that. All right, but I need to just bring my water, guys, because I'm getting thirsty. So let me just bring my bottle of water and I'll come back. Hold on. Because I'm getting thirsty. because I get super thirsty. I don't know why. Maybe it's the energy, but oh boy, like when I be doing readings, I get thirsty. I really do. Like I drink 2 liters of water. You know, like Tom and Jerry, you know, when Tom drinks a lot of water and like he has like a big belly filled with water. This is how I look like when I do these readings. Yeah, but he's now planning for that. You understand? It's like he's planning for that because that's his intention now, is to bring in change, to make change happen. Oh, I see, more efforts. Okay, I see more efforts. But remember, Mooney, I told you it's going to take time, remember? Because I've seen the 7 of Pentacles, okay? The efforts, you'll see efforts, but it will be on and off, okay? I don't see like consistent efforts, but you'll see some days where he will be giving efforts and some days that he will be laid back, okay? So the efforts still feel on and off, okay? Why? Because I have 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. However, I can't tell you there will be no efforts because I do see that there will be some, but it's gonna be on and off. On and off, okay? Chari, yeah, you are next. Yes, you can type if you want. I'm gonna do her second one though now. You can though. Tell me, Mooney, your second one. Oh, okay, I see it. Is Scorpio including Mooney? Serious into his life and future thoughts. Definitely. Definitely. This person actually sees you guys as a couple. Look, I have the King and Queen of Swords. Look at that. Look. He sees you as a couple. He sees you as two people that need to come together, right? But it's just taking some time. Look, this Knight of Pentacles. It's like things are moving slow. He knows that, but essentially things will be moving, like moving forward between you guys because he wants you guys to come together. So yes, he does include you in his plans, okay? Because he wants a new beginning. He wants a new start with you. He wants you guys to come together within this new start, new beginning as a couple. So yes, he does include you in his plans, even if he doesn't speak about his plans. High Priestess is about someone being quiet, keeping to himself, but yes, okay? I hope that makes sense. Hey, Sag Girl. Sag Girl, would you mind if you're gonna help me? Because if you're my moderator, I would appreciate it if you would help. Otherwise, if you do not want to moderate anymore, just let me know. But if you come to the channel, I expect you to help if you're a moderator, if you have the blue tag, okay? But please let me know if in case you do not feel like you want to continue with the moderation, that is okay. Okay? You're welcome, Mooney. But just tell me. Okay, Chari, what's your questions? And then, I don't know if Mary's here. Hey, Varun. How are you, baby? Did you guys see the general collective cards I pulled for you guys today? Did you see it, Varun? I'm gonna keep on doing like these cards for you guys. like pull you some energy general checks. Of course, with the energy general checks for the collective, it's for everyone. So it may resonate with some people and may not resonate with some people. So it's okay. But you take what resonates with you guys, okay? Yeah, of course. Thank you, Zuri. So I do apologize, Sag girl. So Zuri, would you like the blue tag or you just want to help for today? Go ahead, Shari. What's your question? Awesome, Varun. Thank you, Zuri, by the way. That's super sweet of you. I appreciate it, honey. Because I always like to keep my moderators like just one or two people, not more than that. So take your time, Shari. So the list is, I'm gonna, yay! Okay, yeah, because some people think it's a burden. I don't know why. I don't want anyone to think it's a burden or anything, you know. Okay, so Zuri is my moderator. Yay! Congratulations. Congrats. Okay. All right. So Zuri, you get to have a yes or no, okay? Um and Sajgar, I do apologize, but I removed your moderation, the blue tag, because there's no hard feelings, but I just would love my moderators to actually be here, you know, and do things if I'm giving them something in return. Awesome. Okay, what is Jared's intention? Yeah, Zuri now has the blue tag. Okay, let's do that. What is Jared's intentions? Guys, if I keep my voice low, it's because it's nighttime. Jared's intentions. Interesting. He's not in a rush, but he has plans for the both of you guys. But this guy doesn't speak so much about his feelings. He keeps things to himself. Or he can be a little bit mysterious. Or you feel sometimes like he's always like very private, or he keeps to himself. Like he doesn't like speak about his feelings much, or he hides his feelings. But I see him like reflecting always towards his future, like in regards to what he should do next or how his future should be like. But there's this energy of this person not being fully expressive, right? Like I see this person being confusing. Five of Swords is someone that is insecure, but also that is a little bit confusing. Like, you know, like they want to invest, but they don't really invest. They don't invest. Like it's like this energy of insecurity that's a little bit torn, confusing. I think this person is lost at his core. Like at his core, deep his core, Chari, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Okay? But does he feel something? Yes, but he has such a hard time in expressing himself. Okay, let me see more. It will show now as we pull more cards. But this guy has bad friends, honey. I don't know if you know that or not, but he has bad friends or bad influences around him. Like his friends are not good people. Like his friends could be, some of his friends are players, or they immature. Let's just put it this way. I don't know why, but like I got that here. 10 of Wands. This guy's also very stressed out with life. This guy has a lot of like burdens, overwhelming energy. His energy is not clear. I don't see anything romantic, honestly, with his intentions. I don't see anything bad, but I don't see actual, I guess, movement in terms of romance, okay? But this guy has a lot of guy friends that may not be right, okay? Like, there are some people that surround him that are not good. But he also has a lot of burdens, I told you. He has a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities. Okay, maybe even a lot of things that he needs to achieve or he needs to, like, get for himself. But it's interesting because none of these cards have any cups. I don't think his mind is on love right now, honestly. I feel like he's thinking about maybe, yay, Beverly, hi. I missed you. Yeah, now only we have 2 mods. Yeah, I don't like to make them 3, so I had to change. But yeah, anyways, I see here, you see we have King of Cups. The only cup we have is the King of Cups. But the King of Cups is someone that's like emotionally um like in control. Like they control their feelings. They don't let their feelings overflow. That's the King of Cups. Like he has feelings or he likes you, but he's not too invested in his feelings, especially that this is the only Cups energy I have, okay? Um so I see on and off signals. This is what I see with the intentions because you asked me about his intentions. His intentions will still continue to be a little confusing. And you know the reason why I use the word confusing, because I do see what you're saying. I actually seen it before you said it. This guy is in and out. Okay, he is confusing, he's not very expressive, but he still comes and goes, right? And I feel like this is going to continue. I do see the travel because I have the 3 of Wands. And I do see the responsibilities because that was what I was saying to you. He has things to fulfill. He has things to do, right? So he might be busy, by the way. This could also be a part of why the energy is like this, okay, right now. Of course, things can change, but for now, I see this person's energy is distracted and he is focused on some responsibilities. I don't see other women. I don't see other girls. Um, he's just focused on himself and he's focused on some responsibilities. Does that make sense, Chari? Do you understand what I'm saying here? But I don't see anything to be like he's a bad guy. No, not really. But I feel like he's very busy and I feel like he's a little bit detached from reality because he's too like invested into whatever these responsibilities are, and that's making him not really have time, have time to show you his, like, I guess, core values, you understand? But that's what I see going on with him. I'm gonna pull you now some oracles. Maybe you can see anything else that shows up. I'm gonna just plug in my phone into the charger. Hold on, let's see what the oracles have to say, honey. Let's see. Let's get these cards. Thank you, Chari. Let me just fix these, because... Okay. Oh, pin your... I love this. I love the emojis. Oh, Yuri, they're so cute. Yeah, I like emojis. I love them. Okay. Soulmate. So he might be a soulmate. Ooh. But I don't think you should be a little bit tough with him though. Like put some boundaries though. You need to put boundaries because look what I have. Grave, no second chances. You may decide to end this with him eventually. I don't know. But I feel like you may decide to, like, you may feel like this is not for you. Like towards the end of it. But anyways, I feel like you should set your boundaries. Like no second chances. Like make this person understand that you're also not always accessible, you know? There's something to do with his the other woman, okay, which could be like the wife or the ex baby mama or something, because I have the other woman. I don't think I think things are over between him and the other woman, but she might be like popping up, or there might be some issues, you know, or issues between the daughter and the mother or something like that. Okay. We have crossroads and direction. If you want to take my opinion on what I see happening, I feel like you may end this with him eventually, but I also feel like there's a strong need or an advice from spirits to tell you here that you need to set boundaries with this guy. Okay. By the way, this person saves your pictures on his phone, just so you know, because I have the camera card. So he does save your pictures or looks at your pictures, okay, or looks at photos of you, because I have the camera card. Or he feels also sometimes like he's wishing to have pictures with you, or maybe that's like one of his wishes. Yeah, Apple stepped it up for sure. I hope that makes sense, baby. Let me know. There you go, Charlie. But if I was you, I would put boundaries. Yeah, put boundaries. But I mean, it's up to you in the end what you decide to do. But I feel like you may. There you go. See, confirmations. Confirmations. I didn't bring anything from my pockets. Okay, pockets can speak. But there you go. Tell me your second one, Shari, and then I'll do Mary. Hesky, Carmen, and Zuri. But guys, I'm gonna try to talk. I'm gonna try to talk lower. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me though with this tone, because I don't wanna be noisy. Yeah, I get you. I think, yeah, they're still open, Beverly, yes. I think I have like 2 more spots only. Like if you donate and someone else, that's it. What can I expect in June? I see a lot of expansion happening for you in June. It's like you're expanding, you're outgrowing situations. Things that were stagnant will start moving, okay? Whether it's papers, documents, situations, anything that you have stuck, okay, will start moving in June, okay? I would say within the first or after the first 2 weeks of June, okay? Like there was some money. I feel like someone owes you money and it was delayed, but you'll get it. Or like there were some setbacks with the money, but you'll get it. Look at this Ace of Pentacles. There's financial abundance on its way to you. Okay, financial prosperity, financial level up, okay? More money. Do you see that? Knight of Wands. You may meet an Aries or a fire sign person may come into your life who might be an Aries, okay? Because I have the Emperor card and the Knight of Wands. An Aries man. You may get introduced to an Aries man, okay? Or an Aries man may come into your life, okay? But I think this is towards the, like, late June, okay? But I see you getting your desires fulfilled. You will be happy though. Look at this. Look how this guy's like smiling. Look how he's like grinning and smiling. Like, he's so cute. I feel like this is gonna be you. You're gonna have a toast or you're gonna celebrate something in June. I see you like making a toast. You'll be celebrating something, okay? Like raising those glasses up, like cheers, okay? I see you like being happy, like something is gonna go your way, Okay, something you've been wishing for this month, Chari, and it's happening for you in June. Like it's coming true, okay? Because I see you standing on top. Oh my gosh, Zuri, you're amazing. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Beverly. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you as well. Beverly, don't forget your one yes or no, and also Zuri too. Okay. Look at this Emperor. I feel like you're gonna feel much more in power or much more in control as well. You will have it. Hey, Amore. Hi. How is it going, honey? I'm very good. I hope you've been well, honey. Okay, sweetheart. Okay, let's see. You're gonna walk away from a lot of difficulty in June, honey. You'll walk away from a lot of difficulty in June. Today, what's today's date? Today is Monday, okay? Monday, the 2nd of June. Starting from Wednesday, the 4th of June, you will start to walk away from a lot of challenges that you've been through and you've been going through and you've been struggling through, okay? Starting from Wednesday, okay? Thank you, Carmen. Okay, I got you, Carmen, baby. You get what I'm trying to say? Chari, starting from Wednesday, yeah, you'll start to walk away from these challenges starting from Wednesday, and you're gonna come back and tell me I was correct. Will you win over the baby daddy? Let me just ask. Will you win over the baby daddy and get custody? Look at this strength. You're stronger than him. Look, you're stronger than him. The strength card. You're stronger than him. You got the upper hand, honey. Even if you think you're weak in this, but you're not weak. You're stronger than him. Oh, oh no, Carmen. You know what, Carmen? You can use that. I'll tell you what. No. I'll tell you what, Carmen. You can use that, like when you want to send a skip, instead of sending 5 next time, you send just 3. You understand? I'm gonna write it down also for you so I don't forget. But no, it's okay. Because, you know, I want you also to kind of like make use of it. Alright? Okay, my baby? But I know because I didn't, I guess I didn't like notify people. But yeah, I made it less. Alright, so let me, hold on, guys. Do you understand, Chari? I feel like you got the upper hand because that strength card is like, you're powerful. Of course, my baby, of course. No, of course, because this is your, you guys, this is your well-earned money, you know, it's, money doesn't grow on trees. Like, we all work hard for that money, so I definitely want to make sure I make it fair with you guys, okay? So, I'm writing you down here, Carmen, in big letters, just to make sure that I just don't forget. Okay. Skip. Okay, so you can send less for skip whenever, like, you know, like a discount. All right, so, or even for a reading, you can use it however way you like, really. So I do see the strength card. Okay, so it's like you have the upper hand in this, okay? You got the upper hand with this strength card energy. Will you win over and get the custody? You will get the custody. You will get it. You will fucking get the custody. Do you hear me? You will get it. 100 on 100. You will get it. Do you see that? You will get it. Thank you, Mary. You will get it. All right? The fucking sun. I don't feel like I need to open more cards or get more cards because I do see that you'll get the custody, and I was asking if you're gonna win over the baby daddy and get the custody. You got the sun. That could be the celebration, the toast. I invited my male reviewer, kept asking him who he was. You know, that's the thing about exes. Let me tell you something, Chari. I have an ex. I have broke up with him a year ago. Until this day, he wants to understand who I've been seeing, who has been talking to me, who has been like trying to date me. Like, we're done. Like, why are you asking? Some of these men are obsessive. You know, I don't like obsessive men. Yeah, like who did you go out with? Like, bro, I'm not even your woman anymore. Get off my ass. Men are nosy. Yeah. Long road. I see something to do with travel, by the way, as well. You may travel somewhere or plan for a travel. Okay, because you have the long road. Okay, so you may travel or go somewhere. But also, I feel like in June, you're spending more time in nature. You may go camping, or there's something to do with like going on a nature trip. I know this sounds weird, but I feel like you may do it or decide to do it at some point. Okay. Look, you're the main female. I told you, you're stronger than him. Look, main female. That's you. We have thoughts. This person is always thinking about you, by the way. Yeah, this person is always thinking about you. But I feel like you don't want him anymore, and you're definitely forward planning. You're planning towards the future. You're not really giving a fuck about his ass. But good things will start to happen from this Wednesday onwards. Your highlight for this month is the 16th of June. I hope that resonates, Chari. Let me know what happens, because at the bottom we even have unlocking, okay? So a lot of things will be unlocked for you. Remember in the beginning I told you things that you had stuck will start moving. I said that. So unlocking. I hope that resonates. Yeah, I hate bugs. Oh my gosh. I hate bugs. Bugs are terrible. You're welcome, Sharon. Let me do the next person. The next person we have is Mary. And then, oh no, wait. It's Amore and then Mary, because Amore skipped, I think. Yeah, Amore skipped. So I'll do Amore and then Mary. Okay. And then we have SB. We have Carmen. By the way, Mary, because you said you skipped Mary, so since like your skip is not skipping in a way, I'm gonna keep your skip for the next live, okay? Because like it's kind of the same thing, because Amore skipped first and you were already like after Amore, so technically like your skip is not used, right? So I'm gonna also write you down in my book. But also remember, you can use your skip like in any live. Okay, let me just write that down for you, because I don't want you to, yeah. I'm gonna write, so we had Carmen, and now we have you, Mary. Do you understand why I did that, Mary? Yeah, because you already sent for that, so okay. Because she sent, yeah, because she sent before you and you were already next, so okay. I was talking to this guy named Gene. Okay, sorry, why am I reading? Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry, but the phone got overheated. Okay, so what effect will that have on him, right? First of all, this guy is acting unbothered, okay? He is, date, first of all. He doesn't want to commit. He doesn't want a relationship. He's looking for fun. Um, okay, this guy's going to definitely regret what he did, okay, or what he said to you. He's gonna feel bad about it. He's gonna wish to reconcile with you and make things right with you, because I have the Temperance and I have the Star, okay? However, this person will not know how to make that happen. But I have to tell you something. Even if he comes back or tries to make things right with you again, and that's the energy I'm seeing here, but still, he would not give you a relationship. He would still not give you a commitment. He would still not go ahead and have the intention of dating, because this guy is like looking for fun, okay? It's a little bit of like a playboy energy, if I'm honest. But he's definitely gonna like wish to reconcile, because that's what I'm saying. He's gonna wish to reconcile, but like still, even with him wishing to reconcile, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, he's not wishing to reconcile to date with you. It's just to, you know, make things cool with you. But this guy's non-committal. I think he's a little like, I got playboy energy a little bit. Chariot. I feel like he jumps from one connection to the next. Look, Seven of Swords. This person is deceptive. He's a very deceptive person. And I feel like he jumps from one connection to another, or from one girl to another. I wouldn't be surprised if this person was like talking to more than one girl at once, or if he is like playing around. Like, this is like literally playboy energy, I told you. This person is not honest person. And yes, he was lying, amore. Okay, just to confirm for you. The Seven of Swords is the card of lies, deceit, okay? You see how this guy's like running away with the swords. Yeah, I think you should not trust this person, okay? But, I mean, will he regret? Will he wish to fix things up? Yes. But it's not for, like, dating or anything like that, because, you know, his intentions are still not clean. Okay, let me pull you some. Have house. This person lives still with his family, or he lives with some people. Yeah, this person still lives with his family or with some people. I think that this person was shocked when you blocked him and did not like say anything back to him. He was very shocked, by the way. This guy was shocked that you did that. Yeah. This person has a lot of vanity, by the way. He has a lot of pride and vanity. We have child. So this person is still as young. He still has a lot to learn, I think. He still is, like, he still is a youngster. Or he's immature, childish, you know? Because we have child. So he still has a lot of growing up to do. Is that making sense? Let me know how this is resonating with you by far. Yeah, but I don't think he's worth it, if I'm honest. He's not worth the stress, and he's not worth the thought, if I'm honest. Okay, I'm going to answer your second one. Because I see him as a playboy. He's a playboy. can you hear me? Am I audible now? Am I audible? Try to write. Okay, great. Awesome. All right, let's do your second one. Awesome, awesome, Carmen. Spiritual, thank you. Okay, let's do this. If you're new, guys, by the way, check out my clients' reviews and feedbacks. Okay. I'm answering your second one. Thank you, BG. Zuri, let's close the list, okay? Let's see. You guys are still off communication. He does miss you, by the way. But he still holds back. He's keeping it to himself. This guy's over contemplating, okay? Four of Cups. He's over contemplating. I have to be honest with you. This person tends to take people for granted, okay? It's like he has this, like, he never thinks that people can, that he can lose the people that he thinks that he loves or he cares about. Like, he's always taking people for granted, and that's like a very deep shadow of him, okay, that he has to definitely work on, because you can't just care about somebody and treat them for granted. Like, they'll be there. Like, if I come back, they will take me in. You know, if I say sorry, they will accept my apology. No, it doesn't always work that way. You get what I'm trying to say? But this guy tends to take people for granted, and I have to be honest with you, he may have this belief inside his head, like, I can disappear for, like, you know, and not come back around for like quite a while, but in the end, if I come back or I do something to come back that's like big, she's gonna take me back. That's what he believes in. You know what I mean? So in a way, I want to say that he takes you for granted in a way, okay? But he does miss you, okay? But he's not doing anything about it. It's like, I miss her, but I'm not doing much about it. I'm not like making a step forward to go ahead and show that I miss you. You know what I mean? Does he care about you, miss you? That's a definite yes, because I have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a card of somebody having like emotions towards someone, feeling some kind of affection towards someone. Sure, SB, you can, okay? But I mean, will this person, you know, clearly confess that right now, or come forward or say something, or say I miss you? No, I still don't see action, okay? I see contemplative energy. I see him overthinking, and he's a little bit complacent. But let me see, what do we get with these cards? SB, I prefer if you send it to me on my email. Send it on my email, SB. Okay, send it on email. It's better. Okay. Healing, releasing, ship. Okay, listen, it's gonna be up to you, okay, what you decide to do with this person. But my opinion for you, okay, and from what I see with the cards, is that you need to work on healing and releasing this person, okay? However, I see that this person has to stop a pattern. This person has a pattern, and I feel like he keeps repeating the same pattern when it comes to communication with you. Like, he comes into your life again, he talks to you, and then he disappears. He comes to your life again, he talks to you, and then he disappears. He comes to your life again, he talks to you, and then he disappears. Like, there's a pattern, okay? And I feel like this guy's not stopping his pattern. That's why spirits are telling you here, like, you gotta work on your healing and on detachment, releasing attachment, okay, to this person. But I do see that this person is keeping you waiting, okay, waiting for that message, waiting for that communication. and he's not changing that pattern. I don't see him changing it. I feel like it's a pattern that he has that he's not really making efforts towards changing, at least for the moment being. Of course, things can change in the future, but for now, I still see more of the same, okay? So does he miss you yet? Yes, but he's not making effort to show this missing energy and to stop this toxic pattern that he's been on about. You understand? And what can you do about all of this? You can work on yourself, on your healing, on releasing attachment. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, honey. I hope that makes sense. By the way, let me know. What went wrong? Singing, I still got no approach there. Let me know everything. Okay, I got you. Let's do your second one. Let's understand what happened. Okay. Try to just pin the comment. Okay. Okay. Okay, SB, I got you. But if it's okay for you, send it to me on my email, just in case, you know, because I worry that the question could get lost. Yeah, because I'm worried it may get lost within the chat. Okay, spirits. Thank you, by the way. Thank you, Amore. Good. First of all, Amore, let me just be clear with you. Ace of Wands, that's a card of physical attraction, okay? So the problem was not in your physical looks, okay? Not in the way you dressed, the way you looked, the way your makeup was, everything was okay, perfect, okay? Ace of Wands is the card of attraction, you know, it is the card of passion, by the way, in tarot. You looked fine, you looked good, everything was just perfect, okay? Nothing, you didn't miss anything, okay? That's number one. But I see that, I want to tell you something. Now, there were a lot of single people in this party, but I feel like most of the people were kind of like in groups. Tell me if this is right or not, because I see people in groups, like people are like standing in threes or twos, you know, like people are just kind of like, I don't know how to say it, like in university, like I don't know if I can explain it to you in that way, but like for example in university, in my university, like uh people used to, like when we go to the cafeteria, like you see how these people like people sit in groups like on chairs, like it's almost like teams, like team A, team B, team C. So everyone was kind of involved with like their own set of circle of people that they acknowledge or that they know. So the problem was not in you, but I think it was with the way people were like, okay, because people were in groups and people were really just engaged with, like within, like among themselves, you know, with the people that they were familiar with. So a part of why you were not approached is this reason, okay? but it's nothing about you. Okay, so spirits want you to relax and rest because it's nothing about you here. You were perfect, you did everything, and in fact, you did radiate this charming, attractive energy. Okay, so you gave a good impression. Okay, but I just believe that these people were hanging out with like their friends or people that they acknowledge or they kind of, are familiar with because they were hanging out in groups. So that was the reason. Okay, but you looked perfect, you looked fine. um did people look at you with admiration and attraction? Yes, because I have the Ace of Wands. I'm still on it, but I just feel like that was the case. Okay, like people at that party, they had like such a hard time in leaving the people that they were like surrounding themselves with, like that, a group, like the groups that they were hanging out with, to go and talk to a girl that's like on her own. So it's like it was a little bit like uncomfortable for like a person to leave his friends and talk to you, you know what I mean, or something like that. This is because this is what I'm getting, this is the explanation, but it's nothing to do with your physical looks. Nothing to do with the way you behaved, nothing to do with the way you danced, nothing to do with the way you just were like in the party. It's just more about the organization of the party, the people themselves, and how they were in these groups that didn't allow them to maybe approach you in the way we hoped for. Okay, but let me try and see what we have with these cards. But there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, let's see. But I know that you felt very sad. You may have, I don't know, you may have cried or you felt sad. You felt the sense of loneliness, amore. It's not, it doesn't have to be crying, but you felt hurt. You feel this sense of like loneliness. And I feel like you are the type of person that tends to smile and laugh to try and hide the pain or hide the feeling that she's feeling, you know what I mean? I don't know why I'm hearing now. Maroon 5, She Will Be Loved. She will be loved. You have to listen to that song. But you will be loved, all right? I have to tell you that. But you've been unhappy because of what happened. You had this like turmoil feeling or this intense feeling of pain, or like why people run from me or people avoid me. You're not the problem though. It was just the party, the way the party was, and these people just hanging out with their other friends. It's not about you. It isn't, okay? And listen to Maroon 5, She Will Be Loved, okay? Because I heard that song when I was pulling these oracles. But it's nothing about you. I can assure you that. And you were attractive, amore. You were attractive, baby. All right. And Amore, I'm going to send you something after the live. I will send you something, and I hope it will be helping you. So don't worry. I'm going to send you something after the live, okay? You listen to it. Okay. Mary. And then SB, Carmen, Zuri, Beverly, and BG. Okay. What does Jackie have to say? Does Jackie have to say? Does Jackie have to say? Six of Swords. I'm focusing on moving on, or I'm trying to move on, because you see the Six of Swords, you see like there's this woman on the boat with a little child. There's this man that's like rowing the boat, moving forward, right? So, hey Tam, how are you? How is it going, honey? So yeah, I've been trying to focus on fourth movement. By the way, guys, the list is closed, but Tam, if you want, we can do your reading. If you want a reading still and the list is closed, we can do it for you like emailed, but it's gonna be 19, okay? So we have the Six of Swords here. All right, so it's like I'm focused right now on the energy of movement, fourth movement, moving forward, with the Six of Swords energy. Zuri, close the list for me, please, honey. All right, let's see what else. But I'm kind of like thinking about or focusing on fourth movement, moving forward. I have the Ten of Pentacles. Because I don't want any committed relationships. You know, I'm moving away from anything committed or anything long-term. Any updates, Tam? I'm moving away from anything committed or anything long-term. I don't want to commit to nobody or be with nobody. So that's why I'm being cold, logical, realistic, cold. What's going on with Jackie? What do you feel? Because I'm not interested in anything that could restrict my freedom or that could restrict me physically. Even though I have a lot of people that could be maybe interested in having something real or serious with me, but I don't want that. Like, I don't want that. These people may want that with me, but I don't want that. But right now I'm kind of trying to move forward. Because I feel like it adds too much. It adds too much on my plate that I can't hold, you know? It's like excessive weight that I feel like I don't need, okay? Like the idea of a long-term relationship is like excess weight for me. It's too much weight that I feel like is unnecessary. It's unneeded. I don't want it, okay? 10 of Wands. So the idea of relationships just make me suffocated or just makes me feel like I don't need that. What do you feel about Mary? Queen of Wands. Mary is a very charismatic, sexy, attractive person. I still see her as a very attractive person, good looking. She's probably the most beautiful woman I've ever met. But at the same time, let's see what you have to say. What do you feel about Mary? What do you feel about Mary? I mean, I don't mind in coming around and being friends with Mary, but I don't want to have anything serious, like a relationship. Like a relationship is not something I want, you know. I'm holding back from the energy of having anything that is committed or serious, okay? Because I feel like I don't have the energy for that, okay? But I'm interested in reconnecting as friends. I do feel like it would be nice to reconnect, to be friends with each other again, to connect in a way that's friendly with one another. But I definitely don't want to have anything committed. And there's this energy of me being a little bit, though, at the moment, still being low effort, okay? So I'm a little bit closed off or a little bit holding back still, okay? Because I have the Four of Pentacles. So there's still like this energy of holding back, okay? But there's attraction, there's physical attraction that still is there, by the way, or passion that she feels for you, Mary. But I think that she doesn't want to open up. She doesn't want like commitment. She wants to just be free, I feel. And that's her focus. And I feel like there are also other people that want to maybe have a commitment with her, but she doesn't want that, okay? It's not with you. It's not with anyone else. You understand? But she does feel like it would be nice to reconnect with you, be friends with you again. But she doesn't want anything like committed, okay? And at the moment, she still is like closed off, not opening up emotionally. So I still see her like closing out on herself. Let us see. Heartbroken, feeling lost. I feel like she's going through a period of feeling lost, still trying to figure out herself. And that's why she's not in the search of commitment, because she still is trying to find herself. She's feeling very lost. She might be not so happy with herself, not so happy with her life. So she doesn't feel like her life is at a phase or a position for commitment, because she's feeling like life has been a little bit, how can I say that? Has been a little bit unhappy. Okay, so she feels like that's why there's no space for love. Like, my life is already messed up, so why would I think about having love right now? You know what I mean? That kind of energy. But I mean, does she feel sad about you guys like no longer talking with one another? Yes. She does feel sad, okay, about you guys no longer being in communication or in connection with one another. We have fears, afraid. Yeah, it's like she's afraid of commitment because she's feeling like that's gonna be like an unnecessary weight, like I was saying to you earlier. We have addiction. She does have an addiction, by the way. Addiction doesn't have to be like, oh, drugs. No. Addiction could be smoking, could be drinking, could be also like a habit, like somebody watching porn, you know what I mean? Someone being addicted to sex. It can be any kind of addiction, but she has an addiction, okay? Also, addiction can stand for blockages, you know, because addiction is a representation sometimes of like addictive thoughts that we have, you know. In this case with the fear, it's like she may have this energy of fear that's controlling her, you know, that's restricting her. um yeah, but I think she may be getting back to it, Mary, if she used to drink. Just be aware, because I see something to do with addiction. So I don't know, maybe she got herself back to it, or she's been doing it again. Like she got back to something in case she quitted, you know, because I got it here, okay? But it's kind of like she's afraid. She doesn't want another commitment. She doesn't want a relationship. She just wants like fun, you know, enjoyment. That's it. But I do believe that she's also a little sad with the way that you guys like went apart, but she's not making effort to like reconcile or fix this. It's like she's leaving things like with the hope that yeah, you guys can be friends again, but she's not like pushing for it. You understand? Very chill kind of energy. Let's see, what do we have with these cards? SB, thank you for being here. Look what card I have. Isn't that crazy? Do you see what it says? It says let go of fear. Okay, you are safe with me. I have no fear of making mistakes. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. I feel like this is your message to her, okay? Because she's afraid. And I feel like your spirit, your soul purpose of meeting this woman is to try and make her or teach her that it's okay, you know, that she shouldn't be afraid, okay, that she should trust you, that she should be vulnerable with you. You were trying to teach her this lesson, but she didn't get it, you know. But it's funny because I had here fears. You can see this card. You see that? Fears. Look, fears. Afraid. You see that? And what do I have here? Let go of fear. So that was a part of the life purpose I feel here into the like in this. Let me know how this makes sense, and I'm gonna pull you a white card. Two cards. Soul tribe. Someone you vibe with. Yeah, so this was someone that you felt a connection with. You felt like you really understood. Yeah, this was a true connection, but I feel like this is a connection that needs more time to grow. Look, it says needs more time to grow. Healing past wounds together. Spiritual bond. Okay, so this is a connection that needs more time to grow and elevate, but it still is not there yet. Okay, I hope that resonates. You do have 2 yes or no questions, Mary. Feel free to ask whatever you want, please. Okay. And let me do the next person. After Mary, we have SB. And then I have Carmen, Zuri. Zuri, I think you had an in-depth question, Beverly, and BG. So we only have in-depth questions left, right, girls? I don't think we have any more challenge readings left. All right. BG, I think she donated for an energy check, if I'm not mistaken. And something else. What did you donate for other than the energy check? Will she try to reach out mid-June or end of June? She's very stubborn. I'm getting a no. Okay, look, she's hesitant. Look at this Two of Swords. Like, the Two of Swords is someone that's thinking, like, should I text? Should I not text? Should I text? Should I not text? This is a card of, like, hesitation. Someone being hesitant between one decision and the other. Eight of Swords is someone holding back, being in their head, you know, feeling stuck, not really doing much, holding back, you know. The High Priestess is the card of being quiet, being still. That's why I'm saying no. And the Hierophant is someone being stubborn. Someone being stubborn. Carmen, I really wish, but sadly, no, because YouTube is an asshole. Yeah, because YouTube is a fucking asshole. It does add copyright. I wish it was like TikTok, but does she have any feelings for me? But also because it's nighttime, because like I also have some, like it's kind of midnight, so does she have any feelings for me? I feel like she has her back turned at the moment. Really, Carmen? You sure? Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. I never knew that. That works for everyone else on live and on the pin. I'm gonna try that, but it's a risk. All right, yeah, I'm getting like she's focusing on herself. You were asking me, does she still have feelings for me? Honestly, this Eight of Cups, yes, Zuri. Unfortunately, if it's not copyright-free music content, it does. It does. Because I tried it before, but I don't know if like Carmen's trick of writing this, I don't own this music, can work. But if it works, then that's awesome. I would love that, but I'm not so sure. The Eight of Cups, it's someone leaving something. I want to. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth because you know me. I always say the truth. But she's walking away. She's walking away. The Eight of Cups, and she's focusing on herself with this Hermit. And in a way, I feel like you need to put yourself, focus on yourself as well. Is that making sense? Let me know, please, how this resonates. I know it's a little bad, Mary, but honestly, it's not your fault that she didn't understand. Okay? Remember, your frequency is not for every ear, Mary. Some people will understand that frequency. Like, you know how there are different frequencies? Like, some animals hear some frequencies that we humans can't hear, you know? Just because someone can't hear your frequency doesn't mean that your frequency doesn't exist for the right person or for the right kind of people. You know what I mean? Bebo, we are not doing free questions in this live session. I hope that resonates, by the way, Mary. Do not spam my chat or you'll be timed out. And my moderators, you have the green flag. If anybody doesn't listen, just time them out. If you warn them twice and they don't listen, time out without even asking. Okay, so Zuri, SB now. Okay, I'm gonna do SB. But Mary, focus on yourself, Mary. My advice to you is to focus on you, because this girl seems to be on the go, on the move. Also, because, you know, guys, I want to make sure you always, like, you know, just have the truth. I hate to see you guys waste your time thinking about someone that may not be thinking about you or not. That Eight of Cups, I didn't like, because it's like having her back against the connection, which is SB. Where's SB's question? I hope she sent it. No, she didn't send it. Maybe she's in the chat. Let me scroll down. No. Carmen. There you go. Zuri, damn girl. Okay, I don't know. I'm looking for SB's question. Hold on. Where's SB? I'm scrolling up because she posted it. Wanted to know, be the Taurus, true feelings for me. Okay, the timestamp is 1:32 and 22 seconds. Okay. Thank you, Zuri. Yeah, I seen it. What is be the Taurus, true feelings for SB? True feelings. By the way, Zuri, can you give me the consent to screenshot your feedback? Let me know. Of course, your name is not going to show, neither will your profile picture. Everything will be scratched out. And also the names will be scratched out. I never like to post the names unless like people give me consent. All right, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, let me just ask for, I'm going to do Carmen. Then it's Yuri, Beverly, and Luigi. Be the Taurus. True feelings. Be the Taurus wants to keep talking to you, or he wants to make more effort with communication with you. This person at times may feel guarded, okay, but he has this very keen desire to get to know you more, to pursue you more, to talk to you more, is what I see, okay? This person is interested in getting to know you. There's a sense of excitement, too, that he has. Yeah, this guy is definitely interested. Page of Wands. There's like a spark that he feels as well here. But there might be some insecurities, though, too. There's a little bit of insecurity here and there because I have the Five of Swords here. Okay. Maybe that's what causes the guardedness energy. All right, with the Nine of Wands. But this person is interested in you nonetheless. He wants to pursue you more. He wants to try and make more effort towards getting to know you, connecting with you deeper or more. Okay. But he needs more courage, or he needs more boldness, is what I see. This person may have some challenges on and off with work that could be distracting him or making him feel weak at the moment or defeated. I see this guy is like, he's holding on to the idea of you, but I don't feel like he's ready yet to give you like a real offer of commitment with the Page of Pentacles. Even though I feel like it shows up in his intentions, like he would love to have something solid or real or stable, but I think he still is like not feeling 100% stable. And this person's finances may have went through some challenges, okay, or he's been through some, like there's been some challenges within his finances, within his job, within his work, but he's been trying to push through with the Strength card. You know, he's been trying to keep his strength, you know, keep his strength and keep pushing, right? Keep going forward. Be consistent. But I feel like this guy, there are moments where he feels like he's unable to do what he wants to do with his life because he's not feeling stable. I see the Ten of Swords at the bottom too. You may notice this person, if not already, you may notice this person in the near future a little bit keeping to himself or just being very self-focused. If you do feel like he's distant, it's because of what I'm just telling you here. I do want to say that he's saving up money, but I see that his financial situation is influencing his love life in a way, or it will be, if in case like that still is not there yet, it will be influencing his love life, because I see his finances affecting him or influencing the way he acts with his love life. Okay, you will need to give this person more time. I would say maybe until July to prove himself to you. Okay, because I see that this person needs patience, and while dealing with this person you will need to have patience with him, but he's interested in you. Okay, I just feel like he's been through so much and sometimes he just feels a little bit drained, okay, without energy, but he's planning to talk to you a bit more or try to work on the communication even more with you, and talk and like initiate communication, initiate talks, conversations. But it's like if you're gonna ask this person to give you guarantees, I feel like he has none, and it's because of what I explained to you. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna pull you some oracles. Please, if you hear this back, I want you to comment below to tell me how this resonated and if that was clear. Okay, here's a card that flew. Okay, the snake. Yeah, this person may have been cheated upon. Someone cheated on him. There's something to do with deception or someone lying to him or deceiving him in the past. He had like a shocking attack. He may have trust issues, if I'm honest. This guy has trust issues. I'm gonna be real with you. He does have trust issues, okay? This guy has trust issues, so he wants to approach things carefully, but he's interested to like pursue you more communication wise, but he's definitely careful because there was something to do with like, you know, him going through heartbreak or pain in the past or deception, some kind of a loss that broke him. And so he has trust issues a little bit here too in the mix. I hope that makes sense to you. Please let me know, SB. So please comment and let me know. But I think you'll still see more advances from this person in terms of communication. And like I said, give him until July to prove himself, but don't wait for more than that. If from here until July you don't see a real offer of commitment, my advice is to let it be, okay? But the deadline is until July, which technically is saying like just give him 1 month. Within a month, if you don't see real actions, then yeah, you can like pull away all the resources you were giving him. But he's interested, I mean, the energy for the moment being. All right, Carmen. Let's do Carmen. I know that Carmen is a private question. I got you. All right, so I'm gonna go mute, guys, and do Carmen's reading. I already read the email, Carmen. Thank you so much. I'm gonna record her reading, send it to her, and come back to you guys to complete the list. SB, I hope you watch this back and tell me. You can comment below, by the way. All right, so let me do Carmen, and then I'll come back to do Zuri, Beverly, and BG. But BG, please let us know what you donated for. I know that Beverly and Zuri have in-depth questions, but BG, what did you donate for? Got you. Okay, so you want to know, Carmen, you want to know what does he think about you, like in a sexual tone, just to make sure that I'm understanding your question correctly. Or what does he think about you, like in general, or in a physical sense only? Yeah, no worries. It's your choice. Okay, got you. All right, guys, give me a minute. Okay, Zuhi, what's your question? Thank you guys for your patience. Beverly, are you still there? BG, are you still there? Making sure you guys are there. Okay. Anything you don't know about Victor when it pertains to you? Good question. You are very welcome, Carmen. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, let's see. Spirit guide me. Anything that you do not know about Victor. This guy's trying to be more confident. It's like he's trying so hard to work on his confidence, self-confidence, because he wants to talk to you so bad. But there's like this confidence struggle. Look, strength card. Strength is the card of confidence. 6 of Wands. What is it that you don't know? And also what you don't know is that he's someone that likes to spoil. Okay, like if this person decides to go and date a woman, he has to have his pockets filled, okay? Because he's someone that likes to spoil, or he likes to buy stuff. Okay, he's not cheap, okay? But so I see him working really hard on his money, on his finances. But he's at the same time trying to collect his courage, trying to feel more courageous. No, no, no. Try to listen to it until the end. I did, Carmen. But I gave you both of both worlds. How will he feel during the sexual encounter? Like, how will he feel it's like with you? I'll redo it for you, but probably like in a bit. But listen to the reading, please, and just take what resonates with you. But I will tell you, okay? It's okay. I can still like give to you, but listen to all of it, okay? So yeah, this person wants to like he's trying to recollect his courage to kind of say something to you, to express something to you. Why do we have the strength? Knight of Swords. He wants to make a confession or say something. This guy wants to confess something to you. Why do we have the World? 5 of Wands. But there's this like back and forth energy, like inner conflict kind of energy, but he's trying to like have confidence. But he has like there's like this strong, I guess, feeling or desire inside of him where he wants to speak, he wants to express, but it's like he's collecting his courage, and there's this like inner conflict that it's like he's kind of fighting with himself. But I also see him working on his finances a lot because he wants to make sure he has like full pockets. Because like I said to you, this person is the kind of man that would not date a woman if he's broke, you know, or if he doesn't have enough money to spoil her or make her feel good, because he's a generous guy, or he likes to be generous in a connection. What is it that you don't know? By the way, his love language is physical touch, okay? Just so you know, this person's love language is physical touch. So he likes to kiss, hug, touch, get lovey-dovey, okay? What else? I feel like he got a lot of traits from his father, or maybe his father was his role model. I don't know why, or maybe he wants to be better than his father. There's something to do with like a father, like inspired by his father, or like he wants to be better than his father. But this guy is a hardworking person. Yeah, he works really hard. But I feel like his problem is that sometimes he can be a people pleaser. Yeah, it's like sometimes he doesn't know how to set boundaries, or he sometimes can be a people pleaser, and that's the thing. And that like sometimes drains him and puts him rock bottom when he becomes like a people pleaser. Because you know, when you're people pleasing, you can get drained. Okay, people can step all over you. So this person needs to learn when to say no and stop. Okay, because he has like this habit of keeping it going even though he's uncomfortable, and that sometimes can take away all his power, all his strength. So that's just the only, I guess side shadow that I don't like about this person. What you also don't know about this person is that he does masturbate, okay, to the thought of you. Okay, so he does you know, he does do that. Yeah, he does do that. And I feel like he does do that like either frequently or like every 2 days or so. Yeah, this guy enjoys or has like this pleasurable feeling whenever he thinks of you too. Look, the devil. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that the devil's here. I just knew it. This guy definitely thinks about you a lot, like in a sexual tone, sexual manner. But there is also the sense of attachment, Zuri, that this guy, because I have the devil. Interesting. This person could be into BDSM, but he wants so bad to like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna say it the way I literally got it now from spirits. But like this person looks at you and he's like, damn, like I wish I can fuck F-U-C-K her. Okay? Like, you know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say? Like he really craves you so bad. Yeah. Because you see this devil and the fool, this is what gave me this message. It's like, I wish I can like have that with her. Like I wish I can hit it, you know? Because the fool card is the card of like somebody that, you know, takes a leap of faith without thinking, you know, they just do it, you know, they do what they feel, they think. That's the fool, right? That's the core of the fool card. So a lot of times this person wants to do things without further thoughts, without like further thinking. But I want to say something about this person. This person is impulsive. And a lot of times he's thinking to act on his impulsiveness, you know, to act on it and to do whatever he wants to do here without fear. I feel like as time goes on, this person may come to a better position in releasing uh like releasing any kind of fear-based thought and actually making it happen, because I have the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about time, like things taking time, but eventually I feel like he will reach that freedom, right, to do what he wants, to leap in, you know? So that's like what I'm getting. Let's see, what do we have with the, yeah. The devil is definitely confirming that. Let's see. But take into account the shadows I told you about this person. Okay, take into account these addiction. Yeah, this person could be addicted to like he could be addicted to that, okay? Like he's addicted to ecstasy, orgasms, you know. PORN could be, okay? You see that? And I told you he feels a sense of obsession, addiction to you. Look at this. And what did I say in the beginning? Didn't I mention something to do with like he's trying to collect his courage, trying to collect his confidence? Look what I have here. Lacking confidence. Do you see that? Oh, you didn't? Is it not your coworker? Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on with this. It's not Dawn? Because you said your male coworker Dawn. Yeah, the two yes or no, I did it, and the in-depth was about Dawn's sexual reading. No, I did read the email, sweetheart. I answered you the in-depth, which was about your male coworker, Dawn, and what does he think about you? And I gave you some sexual thoughts, and I told you the general thoughts as well of Dawn towards you. And then I answered the settlement question, right? And then I answered the other question about the other different guy. That is impossible. Let me, guys, I'm gonna go on mute just to check the reading. Hold on. Give me a minute, please. Zuri, give me a minute. All right, hold on. Okay, Carmen, I've just checked. It's 8:33, 8 and 33 seconds. That was when I started your two yes or no questions. Okay. Let me see. Ah, wait, that reading. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Carmen, I'm sorry. Shit. Okay, Carmen, so you had four questions? I'm sorry, I see your previous email. Yeah, I see your previous email now. You were saying that reading was fire, and I see that. Yeah, I see that now. I didn't see that before. I've seen the email after that one. Okay, the one with the three questions. You're correct. When you wrote the yes or no's, the true yes or no's, and then the in-depth question, I didn't see the sexual one. I am sorry. But you know, you can take into account. Oh shit. So we read Dawn's sexual. Oh my gosh. I got confused. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I get it now. You were asking about Dawn's general thoughts. I'm so sorry, Carmen. Yeah, because now I get it. So it's like the sexual reading is one thing, and it's about the previous person. Yeah. And Dawn is like a general thoughts. Sexual question and different questions on the email. Damn. All right, I apologize. Okay. So I'm gonna do the sexual one, okay? But Dawn, I guess, I mean, you can take whatever I said about Dawn, just take it, you know, because, you know, but I will be seeing that. Like, take the thoughts I've said about Dawn. What does he think about you? But I will obviously pull you some cards for that question again. Right. Right, Carmen. I get it now. I'm sorry. I just didn't realize that was what you wanted. I was a little confused. I didn't read the previous one. That's why when it's two different emails, I get... Yeah. Yeah, I see the backstory. I know I've read the backstory, but I didn't see the previous email before that one, you know, the one where you were giving me feedback on the last reading. So I didn't, that's why I thought, you know, so, but is that making sense, Zuri? Zuri, I'm sorry, Zuri, yeah, but like this person is like lacking confidence, and that's why I was telling you in the reading, like he's trying to collect his confidence, right? But I feel connected to you, or he's feeling a little obsessed with you. I thought you were saying that you put the yes or no questions within the same email of the sexual reading request. That's what I thought you said. Anyways, it's okay, Carmen. All right, but let me know, please, how that resonated, Zuri. And I don't know if Beverly's here. Zuri, if you can type out to see if Beverly's here. But I'm gonna try to work out on just Carmen's question, because I misunderstood it a little bit. I think a little too much. But I'm gonna go and do her, and then I'll do back Beverly and BG. But I don't know if they're here. And Zuri, are you there? Did you hear what I said? Is that resonating to you? Okay, Carmen. Okay, I get it, Carmen. Okay. Hey, BG. No, because I didn't see the previous email. It's actually funny. Okay. Of course, of course, of course. I know I'm not gonna do it on the live, of course. Of course, don't worry. I know. But the card question, I definitely responded to you. It's at 8:33. I responded. Yeah, I responded. It's 8:33. Go to 8:33, and I did pull cards for both of the two yes or no questions. All right, I definitely answered them. I'm pretty sure because I listened back to the voice note. Anyways, I'm gonna do just now the initial sexual reading because I didn't get that initial one, so I'm gonna do it now for you. And I'm gonna do Dawn's question, okay? So I'm gonna go mute, and you go back and listen to 8:33, okay? That's the timestamp of the voice note recording. It was quick yes or no answers. All right. Okay, so I'm back, guys. BG. I don't know, is Zuri here? I didn't see Zuri. But BG, let me see. Will I see Alex this week? An energy check on him. Okay, Alex, energy check towards BG. BG, this is your reading now. I don't know why this person is thinking about changing his job. I feel like he's like in the middle of like changing something, changing his job, changing residence. There's something to do with like changing his position, like his job, his career. Yeah, no worries. Carmen, no, it's okay, honey. No, don't worry. So yeah, back to you, BG. It's like I feel like this person is like in the process of like going through change or leaving a job, leaving like he's leaving something. He's leaving a workspace, he's leaving an environment. He's thinking about leaving some things behind, okay? Whether it's a job, whether it's a living situation, but I feel like he's thinking or he's in the process of transitioning, okay, or physical movement. Um, this person may be still distant from you, BG, at the moment. Like you're still not seeing him, you're still not hearing from him, you don't know what's going on with him. He still is distant, but I think the reason why he's distant is because maybe he's taking care of family matters, but also because of work. I'm getting two things here, family matters and work, okay? And that's causing the distant energy to still be there at the moment because I still see some distant energy for the moment being, okay? This person respects you though, because I have the Hierophant. This person does respect you. He does have firm respect for you. I do feel like he does think about reaching out or communicating with you. He still is interested in you. But I see something to do with like him struggling with money and family, household stuff. That's what's happening. All right, let me answer your yes or no. But I think he still is interested in you. Well, I see Alex this week. Beverly is not here, so I guess Beverly is the only one left from the list, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, will he message you? Oh, thank you, BG. Thank you, sweetheart. Will he message you? Spirits, will Alex message BG? I'm gonna answer both. If he's gonna, okay, wait, you said will I see him? I don't know why I asked if he's gonna message you. Will you see Alex? Okay, will you see him? Will you see Alex this week? Yes, 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 you'll see him this week. Definitely, within the upcoming 4 days or Wednesday, okay, BG? I'm getting a yes. There's like a very high chance that you will. We have the Sun, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups, but it might be a coincidence, okay? But I'm getting a yes. That is a yes. Fingers crossed. I want you to update me. I really hope that this comes to fruition, okay? But let me know. You come back and tell me. Whether or not it happens, it's okay, but let me know, all right? That's what I see for the right now energy. You will see him. Yay! Awesome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for your patience, BG. All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna head it off. I'm gonna head off right now, but we do have Beverly pending. So Beverly, you're gonna be done first whenever you come back around on the next session. But thank you all for joining me. I